Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for coming and honoring Joanne and Ben Goolsby on this occasion. It is amazing that we went through the 2020 and we are in 2021 and we are here to celebrate a good time. They got married on April 18th, 2020 and they're celebrating in 2021.
Joanne and I actually met about 5 years ago. We were both medical students at the University of Florida, and we also met at church. And pretty soon after, I invited her to my church small group. And I really just wanted her to have great community, and I thought she was really cool. But it was very providential, because who was there but a young man named Ben Goolsby. One of the really cool things about Ben and Joanne as a couple is just their ability to make anyone feel very welcomed and loved, and I definitely was the recipient of that. Looking back, I was probably up in the third wheel, but they never made me feel that way, and if they were trying out a new restaurant or going to see a new movie, I was always invited and always just felt like I was having a great time with two dear friends.
Joanne, she's a peacemaker. She was born between two boys, so she had a peacemaking. And she does that well in her school, in her place, in her work. And Benjamin is tall, intelligent, courteous, and simple. That's all I'm going to say at this point.
Ben and I have been friends for 15 years now. We met when we were freshmen in high school. And the thing I admire most about Ben is his magnetic personality. People are naturally drawn to him. Not because he's usually the tallest person in the room, but his wit and his charm are captivating to say the least.
This is a gathering of Joanne and Ben's closest family and friends that could be here. And you will be the ones that they will go to for advice, for encouragement. Come alongside of them when they have hard times. In good times, celebrate with them. Give them good counsel that pushes them together and not apart. As they live their lives, as they go forward out of here, to support this dear couple. Last year, this dear couple had invited us to come watch them exchange their wedding vows. A little thing like COVID had other plans, and they went ahead and they were married last year. But since we are getting to celebrate with them today, they wanted to go ahead and do a vow renewal service so that we get to be a part of that. So thank you very much for inviting us to this. This is really special.
I, Ben, take you, Joanne, to be my wife.
I, Joanne, take you, Ben, to be my husband.
It is my solemn vow before God and these witnesses to be your loving and faithful husband.
To be your loving and faithful wife. In plenty and in want, in joy and in sorrow.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
I'd say you kiss your bride, but this is a year later, so go ahead.
A couple of years ago, my wife and I planned a trip to Alaska, and we floated the idea to Ben. In typical Ben fashion, he says, "Yeah, that sounds cool. I'll let you know." Barely 2 weeks before we set off, he texts me and he says he's going. I received no confirmation on my part, but he was there. His layover met us there. We got there, he told me something I wasn't expecting. He said, "So I'm talking to a girl." And he said, "I told her my friends were going to Alaska," and she was like, "You should totally go and take a picture of the aurora for me." And right then, I knew. It was not our friendship that made him make that impulsive decision. It was you, Joanne. You got him to brave a frozen wasteland for a picture. You see, all the memories I have with Ben are great and all, but I'm so happy He doesn't just have a friendship now, he has the love of his life.
To Ben and Joanne.